to 1 Million Cups Virginia Beach, sponsored by the Kaufman Organization out of Kansas City, Missouri. We're the 73rd location of or community that shares cups of coffee throughout the country. It's maybe 1 million cups if we've got that many people at some point in time. So, first of all, is anyone here for the first time? Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. Yes, here, because we met in Norfolk last week. So at the Strome Entrepreneurial Center, which was kind of cool with the students. So this week we're back here at Stratford, and we're run by organizers who volunteer their time. We've got Marat on the camera, and Ray White, and Dave and Brittany, and I'm Karen Eagle. I teach entrepreneurship at Old Dominion. So first we'd like to ask, is there something going on this week that, or in the near future, some events that we would want to tell fellow entrepreneurs about?
We have a wine and wellness tomorrow at Total Wine here, Virginia Beach, right? Yeah, at 5:30.
At Total Wine, 5:30,
Wine and
Virginia Beach
wellness.
tomorrow. Wine and wellness. Sounds like a great, interesting topic. Hey, wine is good for you,
That's
right?
right.
It's good for the heart. So, any other things going on this week we need to know about?
Anything coming up?
Yeah, you can meet Zach Miller at some point today, right?
Yes, Zach's here from his startup in Norfolk. So, what else do we have? I guess we're ready then. So we are here to introduce our speaker today, Joyce Schmidt, and she's going to talk about wellness.
Hopefully wellness. Good morning. How's everybody?
Good.
Thank you. This is a whole new venue for me. I have started my own business called Medical Care Advocacy Group, and it's about advocacy for anyone who needs either help in the home or navigating our, at times, very complicated medical system. This is me. I have about 40 years of experience as a nurse. And so often what I have seen, having worked in a multitude of different settings, as we nurses tend to do, I have seen so many people be let down by our medical system. Either they're leaving a doctor's appointment with prescriptions they don't understand, or a new diagnosis that they don't understand, or they're in a hospital, and many, many times nurses really have kind of lost the art of teaching. We really don't take the time to get our patients prepared for what happens when they finally get home. So this is kind of where I got my thought process started on beginning a new business. Oops, sorry. So my mission is to advise and advocate for a patient in all aspects of their medical care when distance, lack of medical knowledge, or other factors leave families at a loss. I have done everything from critical care, pediatric burns, adult burns, trauma. I have taught nursing at VOTEC, and I have been a clinical educator for a number of years with Centera. I've done hospice education for both Centera and Centera. I've been in and out of homes as a nurse, and I went to Ohio State University, go Bucks, and I got my master's degree from University of Virginia. So most recently, I have spent a couple of years as a clinical educator in 2 different nursing homes. So I also want to make it very clear that I do understand what goes on in a nursing home and also what doesn't go on that should go on. So that's where I really want to advocate for people to pretty much keep them out of nursing homes as much as easily as possible. I don't have anybody here who works for a nursing home. So how do we navigate this maze? A lot of times we really can't do it ourselves, and this is where this slide comes in, because so many of us are the sandwich generation. We have our lives to lead, our businesses to run, but our parents are still alive, so we're managing them, and in addition to them, our own children. So, what the research has shown is that many of us lose many a day away from our jobs taking care of our parents. So my goal would be to advocate for your parents in whatever capacity possible so that we can keep them in their home or find the right resources for them so that you don't, and the employees don't have to lose as many days from work as what they're possibly losing, looking out for both their children and their mother and father. This is kind of more along a talk I gave at Westminster a week ago. How do we keep ourselves, how do we make sure that we are getting good care when we are in a hospital? Everyone, I would hope, realizes that you have complete access to your medical chart, that is your right as a patient, and anytime you walk into a hospital or a nursing home, there should be a patient rights bill listed on many of the walls throughout the building. I don't know if any of you have been in a hospital or experienced a hospital with your loved one or your parent or a good friend. Unfortunately, one of the first persons you meet when you come to a hospital is the discharge planner. So already from day one, they're planning for your discharge. And a hospital will basically, based on your diagnosis and the code that goes with your diagnosis, there will be a certain number of days allotted for you to stay in the hospital. What a lot of people don't know is that they are kind of being pushed out prematurely, but that you do have a right to protest your discharge. And also know that in doing so, a hospital is penalized for your readmission if you come back in 2 to 3 weeks. So it behooves them to keep you there as long as possible, but then again, they're really being pushed to get you out as soon as possible. Hospital versus specialists, this is simply telling you that a lot of times if your parents are heading to a doctor's office or you're in the hospital, they're going to get a hospitalist who may or may not speak very clear English. So coupled with that, I was talking to this gentleman here before, couple maybe an elderly person who is hard of hearing, and then they get a foreign doctor who comes in and they have difficulty understanding. So what can I do as an advocate? What I can do is get a family together. Elder attorneys sometimes have this problem where they are in charge of someone's estate and well-being, but they're not a physician or they're not a nurse. So that when the elderly couple runs into difficulty, the lawyer really is trying to make medical decisions, but is not skilled to make those medical decisions. That's where a nurse advocate comes in. I've helped numerous clients get out of the hospital properly and find a good and proper placement for them. And there's a lot in our community that many of us don't know about when we're getting discharged. So family conferences, coordinate your care, come up with a whole complete care plan so that you know where you stand and what's going on with your parents. I will go to doctor's appointments with the client to interpret and help them ask the right questions. So I have a lot of ins to communicating with physicians. As soon as I use any medical term, they kind of perk up and say, oh, well, wait a minute, she might know what she's talking about. I can't sort of glide over this. And I also know I have a whole list of resources available to individuals as they're needed. This is just my little closing in how to remain healthy and stay in your home as long as possible. Eat half, walk double, laugh triple, and love without measure. Any questions?